today, looking to see if he can hold the advantage he has on him now. Tony said he wants 4 tires. He wants the car freed up a little bit. Means it'll turn better in the center of the corner. Matt?
Now, the team was telling Kyle Busch conserve fuel, but he felt like he was overworking the tires. No changes for the 5. His teammates at 24 and 48 as well. Snyder.
Well, Matt, Greg Biffle said the only change I need is a little track position. 4 tires, they come in 5th. There'll be no chassis changes to the 16 car. He said very good on that run. They're a little concerned about it in the long run, though. He will leave pit road losing some spots this time.
Sure will. Lost a bunch of spots. Well, 56 to go. We'll sort out the running order, go back to green flag racing when we come back to Phoenix.
I'm going to put some space in between him and Greg Biffle.
Just 26 laps to go. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds of commercials to work in. We'll do that here. Come back, take you to the finish at Phoenix. Mondays over on USA Network. Don't miss Raw. This week, find out who gets the final slot on the Team Raw for the 5-on-5 Survivor Series. Sounds serious. Don't miss Raw live Monday at 9, only on USA.
Bonte passing Jimmy, or trying to pass Jimmy Johnson on the high side. Going into turn 3. Got it. 5th spot.
Bobby Labonte headed for Petty Enterprises next season. J.J. Yaley will drive that 18 car. That cost Johnson a few more points.
Another 5 points.
And Robbie Gordon.
And Rusty Wallace is on pit road.
Oh.
Dave, what's going on?
Well, Rusty was having a mediocre day. Then it got bad when they had a bad pit stop about 2 stops ago. Put him way back in the field. And now he believes that the right rear lugs are loose on that car. Rusty told him about it about 15 laps ago. He said, guys, I can't stay out here any longer. I got to come in.
So Rusty Wallace will have one more chance to get a win in his final season next Sunday at Homestead. Carl Edwards moving forward suddenly. Robbie Gordon 7th. Edwards 8th.
Robbie has had a tough year. Robbie Gordon in that 7 car right there. He's having a good run today.
He's had a terrific run today. I heard someone say that he got his engine for this race from Richard Childers or DEI.
Yes. DEI, I think.
Was it DEI?
DEI, I believe, this week.
And it looks like that's working out well for him.
Well, they've had all kinds of engine problems. You know, and Robbie's talked about how the engine shop, he kept hoping they'd get better and better, but it wasn't working out.
Had a lot of DNF because of the engine problems, and that's been just killed him on points this year.
Yes, sir.
So he's missed a lot of races, trying to qualify for the races.
Robbie only 1 top 10 finish in 2005. 2nd out at Sears Point. Let's do through the field here. Start with Matt.
Bill, what a second half of the season. Kyle Busch and his 5 team, they've really had a strong run. 6 most points. Right now looking to score his 2nd win this season. Snyder?
Matt, back on lap 283, Greg Biffle radio to his crew said he's got me, quoting Biffle, talking about Kyle Busch, who he said about half a tenth slower than every lap he asked for his lap times. But Biffle's done a great job today. Led the most laps, currently running 2nd. Matt?
Jeff Gordon has faded back to 3rd, just settling in. Really can't do much else. Lap time is very similar to the leaders. He's losing about a tenth, though, every lap, baby.
Tony Stewart, 13th to 4th since the restart, doing right now a good job championship-wise. He's ahead of Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards. Can he stay there these final 16 laps, Matt?
A very productive day for Bobby Labonte in the 18, right behind his teammate Tony Stewart. He finished 6th here in the spring, working on another top 5 finish. Meanwhile, Jimmy Johnson has dropped back to 6th. Now, Chad Canals told him the 99 has moved up high. Steve, maybe if that will help you hold him off. AB, what about the 99?
Well, he's got it rolling now. Lap time's looking very solid here, trying to get a spot away from Jimmy Johnson. That'd be one of the guys in the championship he needs to finish ahead of to gain points. Tony Stewart. Marty?
Alan, Robbie Gordon told me this morning, just because we're starting 12th, most people think that we have a qualifying setup underneath this race car. No, this race car is in race trim. Obviously having a very good day. Car has been loose for the afternoon. This will be a fine top 10 for these guys, Alan.
I remember the call by Dale Jarrett not to pit at lap 229. Looks like it worked out for them. Was able to pit in cycle with everyone else. BJ up into the top 10. And what a day for Travis Kvapil in the 77 car. Started this race in 30th place. He's had only one top 10 finish this entire season. They did not pit under a caution earlier to get some track position, and it's working out just nicely.
Carl Edwards around Jimmy Johnson.
Good job, buddy. Nice and smooth now.
Gives Jimmy the wave as he goes by. Thanks for giving me enough room.
Closing in on 10 to go. Stewart has been able to extend the lead to 52. That changes almost every lap. Edwards, Biffle would have a shot. After that, everybody would be mathematically eliminated, assuming that everyone starts the race.
What, Robbie Gordon's moving up on the 48 car. Jimmy Johnson better be careful. He's going to lose another spot.
All these cars are eliminated, but they're racing for position, and it's worth a lot of money. 5th to 6th.
And if you drop it back to 11th, Jeff Gordon with a 19-point lead over Jamie McMurray. Robbie Gordon's got to feel like he's in a rocket. I mean, all the struggles that he's had all season.
This is probably the most fun, obviously, he's had all year long. Here he's about to pass a guy that's second in points. So, yeah, that's a big confidence booster for your race team. Sponsors and everybody involved.
So Gordon works on the 48. And these points would be big.
Every point that Jimmy Johnson loses now is just becoming huge.
Front Biffle can't do anything with Kyle Busch. Kyle leads by about 9/10 of a second.
That last lap, Carl Edwards was the fastest car, but he's 8 seconds behind the leader.
There's Kyle in the 5.
If we're just starting, Carl Edwards might be okay, but we're ending.
Kyle finished second in his only Busch Series race here. That was 1 year ago. Kyle Busch has shown a lot of talent. A couple of weeks before California, Wally said that he thought Kyle Busch would win a couple of races down the stretch. Got one at California. Now going for his second. Biffle just has nothing for him. A car that was so good for so long. Kyle has to work lap traffic. That's Dave Blaney.
Now, this team has done a really good job. Got a young driver in the car, but they have been strong all year long. And he's doing a great job today.
And early in the race, this lap traffic would be a problem, but now with just a few laps to go, they're moving over and let the leader go by. They're not as much problems as it would be earlier.
Greg Biffle trying to hold on to that second spot and help his chances next week when we get to Homestead for the season finale, the race that will decide the championship. Jeff Gordon runs third. Championship leader Tony Stewart is fourth. Biffle in the 16. He led 189 laps today.
Kyle Busch is driving that thing pretty hard. It was sideways off of 2, but so was Biffle, so Biffle can see him. He's trying to get there, but it's hard at this place not to overdrive your race car, especially when you're chasing somebody like this. You want to drive the car in just a little bit deeper, but when you do that, the car really, really slides.
Take a look at the speeds at the line.
There you saw Rick Monroe, the flagman, giving the signal. 5 to go.
Get down to Edwards. Yep, I figured.
Around a 29.06.
2/10 of a second faster than the leaders.
Just a smart, strong race for Kyle Busch. Thought he had a tire going down, as Matt talked about. Came to pit road under green. Turned out all the tires are up. Got the lucky dog, worked pit strategy to get in contention, then got 4 fresh tires.
There you go, Robbie Gordon finally working on the 48 to the point where he get on the high side of him. Just kiss some more points away.
Yep. That's another 4 points.
4 more points, that's right. So Jimmy Johnson spending some points here late in the day at Phoenix.
And Dale Jarrett not that far behind these 2 cars.
There's Jarrett in the 88 car. And he could get around the 48.
Yeah, he's making up some ground.
Leaders come around, less than 2 to go. Kyle Busch will tell you one more time, his brother suspended by Roush Racing earlier today after a traffic violation here
Coming to the
Friday.
white flag here, coming to the white flag.
Kurt Busch will not drive for Roush Racing anymore. Right now, his younger brother Kyle Busch is the race leader, coming around to get the white flag at Phoenix. Last lap.
Okay, focus here. White flag.
Kyle Busch driving for car owner Rick Hendrick. Understand Rick wasn't feeling well earlier in the week. Hopefully he's better today. This will help.
He loves his race cars and loves seeing victories.
Fuck yeah, Alan. Nice work, boys.
Young
Come on.
Kyle Busch brings it off a turn
Number
for his
2,
second win of the season. Kyle Busch wins at Phoenix.
That's it, right there.
Tony Stewart 4th. Jimmy Johnson 7th.
He got back in front of Robbie Gordon. That was a great battle, Denny Hamlin and the 12 car Ryan Newman.